No, for me science is not an intellectual exercise. It's what I really genuinely care about, like personally. It's not an exercise. It's what I really enjoy and what I really like doing. Maybe, I mean, if you want to abstract away the intellectual, let's say that we could solve all the physical problems very easily, without minimal technical effort. It would just come to us. But still, I mean, still I would do science. I mean, I'm not doing it for the intellectual challenge, so to say. Because I really want to know. I mean, that's why I do science. When I was a small kid, I really liked the stories, like how people discovered the world, you know, when they first sailed over the Pacific Oceans and such things. And I always wished I could do that. I mean, of course, we already know what the whole world looks like. You can look at it from satellite even. But science is somewhat similar in spirit. That you go somewhere, you have an idea or a problem and you just chance it and you go in that direction. Yeah, and maybe you wind up somewhere interesting. Maybe not, maybe you get lost in the Pacific. But no, it greatly appeals to me. I don't think there's currently any other activity that can match physics in terms of this, as you put it, the thrill and the satisfaction involved. But of course that's very personal. And I could imagine that for most people that's probably not the case, but for me it is, at present.
Doing science is a constant source of inspiration that I think makes life much more interesting, because I don't remember that I was ever bored in my life. Well, I mean, maybe when I was a teenager, but once I start to be aware of what I'm doing, then I was never bored. And there's always something, you can always think around things and find new problems to solve, or even to look at the same problems again from a different point of view, and suddenly you discover new options, new opportunities, and you suddenly even feel new flavor of the problem, something that you didn't see before. So it's just fantastic. I mean, I cannot imagine that I can live without science, really. So quantum mechanics is lacks of common sense. That's quite a widespread point of view within the community of physicists. Even Feynman said that nobody understands quantum mechanics. So yes, it's frustrating because sometimes it takes very long time to develop the intuition about physical systems that are described by quantum mechanics. That's one source of frustration. And the other one is that sometimes you basically attack some problem and you get stuck. So there's nothing you can do. You just try this angle, that angle, different approaches, but in the end you're just stuck and you can't move. And all the months of research it looks like they are wasted. And there are also these moments when you suddenly stop understanding anything. And apparently there are good moments, because I was told by Anton Zeilinger once that once you stop understanding things, then it is when you start to understand them. So apparently it's like that, but it can be very frustrating. But it's in the end it's a very positive frustration, because it motivates you to move on.
Wherever convenient.
Yeah. She's okay, don't worry.
You see that there are sometimes limits to your ability to really comprehend nature. You try very hard and it just escapes the power of your intuition, of your mathematical tools. But at the same time, you deeply believe that they can be solved, that there is a simple solution. So that's what really drives us, a real belief that behind however complicated process, there must be a simple solution. Whether it really is the case, or is it just simply our purely aesthetical approach to doing science, so that we believe it has to be beautiful or simple in some sense, I don't know. But I do believe that there's a simple solution to complex problems. Our understanding of reality is like a road to infinity. Then we will probably gradually discover deeper and deeper layers of it. But at the very beginning, and that is probably now, so little it is known about it. It's amazing that at the very fundamental level, physics is extremely successful, of course. It's in our power of explanation is amazing. But even today, physicists debate whether what we discover is really part of reality, or is it just part of our perceptions? Is it all about our perceptions, the way we perceive things? This is the only thing we can say?